Okay. Hi, welcome to another video, and my voice just went 5 octaves higher when the record button came up. Okay, so we need to relax. Ooh. Okay. So it's currently nighttime. I know it looks like it's not nighttime for. Okay, honestly, I'm wearing this jacket. Okay, this is a long story. I know we're talking a lot again, but I just thought this jacket was nice, and it's kind of small on me, so I can't really wear it like outside, but I can wear it inside, like for videos, but not like it's not a functioning jacket. Like if we're gonna move, like we're not gonna move properly in this jacket, but I can like sit down in it. So we're gonna sit down and film this video. And long story short, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate the support, and I'm really enjoying like doing videos at a pace that I prefer, even if it's not as consistent as it should be. I like doing videos for fun. So this is what we're doing today, and you'll notice that today we don't have any nails because I didn't even say, but last video the nails were great, but apparently removing the nails, I'm not sure if it's because the glue I got was really intense, but it was like super glue. I think it was like the same thing almost. And I had to like acetone the nails off. So I was like soaking my hand in there, and like I couldn't salvage the nails, unfortunately, because like they melted away. Like they literally curled up because they were just plastic. And it was so hard to get off. It took me like 30 to 40 minutes to get them off. Like I don't think it's for me. So I read somewhere that because it was like a fresh set, it's not going to come off as easily because usually people wear them for like a week. Yeah, I wore them for like 2 hours. So now we know we're probably not going to wear them, and if we are, I got to accept that I'm probably going to have to like ruin them because I was going to reuse the set. Which is sad because the set I wore was like my favorite. Anyways, so yeah, today we're gonna be a plain Jane. Also, sorry if my shirt is like reflective. It's like a beige shirt, and the lighting. There's no proper white balancing with this webcam, so if you're blinded by this, I'm sorry. We're gonna go small in a few minutes. So yeah, today's reading is gonna be about the week ahead for you guys. So if you watch this, hopefully at the beginning of a week, it doesn't have to be specifically the week I post it. It could be any week, anytime you find this video. And it's just going to be like a quick message about like maybe what to look out for, any like advice or just like guidance in general. So I'm excited. It's going to be a shorter reading, hopefully, today because there's going to be only 3 piles. Last time we had 4. And it's just like a short, like quick, sweet reading. I say that, and then all the readings were like 2 hours. But let's get started. Let's go. So please look at the screen. Yay. Oh, and that's just a little Lego lady. So, oh, this one got messed up. Okay. So there is this even in focus? We'll find out. Okay, so there are currently 3 piles available to be chosen from. So just look at the screen. So what I didn't explain this last time because I just thought it was pretty straightforward, but I guess like it'd be good to explain, like, because a lot of people don't know what this is. So we're gonna explain today. So what we're gonna do is there's 3 piles, and then you choose 1 pile, and that's your pile. So then you're gonna like be like, oh yeah, that's mine. There has been instances where people can choose more than 1 pile. I wouldn't recommend choosing 3 because that's just kind of like all of them. But maybe even 2 piles, whichever ones resonate with you. And that will be your message. So feel free to pick pile 1. I can show you these are actually hair clips. They're pretty cute. I wore them on my hair the other day, and they were like, everyone's like, oh, they're so cute. And I'm like, so I looked at the photos of people wearing these clips. Like, you know when you can like review a product and you upload a photo? So when you buy the product, no one's wearing the clips. It's just like it's just the clips like this. And then like all the photos were like children, like little kids wearing these clips. So I'm pretty sure I bought hair clips for a child because also they're really like they're very, there's not a lot of hair that can go in there, so I feel like it's for like a kid. But anyways, I enjoy these clips. So yes, pile one is some stars with an angel wing, super pretty. And then we have pile two. We have this moon with Saturn and the angel wing. A little bit of pink. And then pile three. I almost said four. Maybe there's supposed to be a pile four. Okay. Pile three is Jupiter. Wait, no, that's Saturn again, but big version. It looks like Jupiter. I'm like, it's really big. A little dangly action going here and multiple stars. So yes, whichever pile resonates with you or number or image, whatever, that will be your reading. And I hope you guys enjoy today's reading, and let me know if any of this resonates with you. You know, we're here for fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm sorry I'm talking so much. This is just, you know, in the future probably won't be like this. It's just that I like to talk, and like we need to stop. So get ready for your pile. Oh, I didn't even say this last time too. I think this was also a confusion. Timestamps are in the description and in the comment section pinned. So please check the timestamps, because that's when you can like just skip like certain sections. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, you can just skip. Okay, so timestamps are listed, and we're gonna start. Okay, let's go. Yeah. Hello, pile number one. Pile number one. Okay, clearly ASMR. Okay, so this is your message for the coming week whenever you watch this. And I actually pulled like 3 moonologies. So each person will get a different moonology. We're not going to have any dupes. So your moonology, let's see if there's like a theme. Oh, I'm going to put the little dangly there. So your moonology is in the fixed moon, hold your vision. So usually with this card, the way I interpret it is if you have any goal or any like task that you have to get done this week, and it might be a little bit difficult. It might be like, oh my gosh, I just give up, or like, what's the point? Or you're procrastinating. Whatever this is, it's telling you to like really focus on the goal and like try to achieve. Even though I know it's like, oh, don't focus on goal, focus on journey. Yes, we know, but like this could resonate for you in terms of like a smaller task. So because it's a week reading, I don't think it's like a life goal that you're going to achieve this week, but it could just be like a smaller goal. Like, oh, I want to like clean the pantry. This is just me like projecting. So clean the pantry. Let's organize something. Let's maybe hit goal this week if you're in sales, whatever it is for you. Or if you're in school, it'd be like, I want to like maybe ace a test or like get a decent mark. So it's time to work towards it. It's time to push through the boundaries. And so not boundaries, barriers. Push through your barriers and hold your vision. So like keep it in mind. Be like, why am I even doing this? Like, it's not worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Do it, okay? So we're gonna start with some tarot cards. So I actually have this new deck I didn't use before. I've used it in like my real life, but not on my online life, which is you guys. So my coworker, she used to work with me. She gifted me this, and it's the I have a box. Okay, let's look at the box. So it's the Rider-Waite Smith Tarot, and it's kind of like the classic tarot, but I don't think the design on the back is the same. It's also a little bit thinner, so it's not like the classic, but it's based, the imagery is based off the classic. So we're going to use this deck today for our tarot reading. I will say I'm not familiar with the imagery, so I might have to look some of them up. But it's fun to like try a new deck out, right? Because I love the Divine Tarot, but sometimes we need to switch it up. So today's the day we switching it up. So yes. Any messages for group number 1 for this coming... Oh, lots. Okay, you got all your cards. They all fell at the same time. Okay, so You got the first one is the 10. I'll hold it upright, but it's a reverse card. A 10 of wands in reverse. Let's look at that. We also have the... Oh my god, I'm so bad with Roman numeral. I know this is embarrassing. Okay, so I have to count. Okay, so one. Okay, I'm also bad with math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of pentacles. Wow, that was deep. Okay, this is upright, and then upright is ace of swords because they wrote it, so I don't have to count. So let's put your vision card here. Let me just take a look, and then let's see what the theme is. Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna. This table is very small. Okay, so we're just gonna pop her there. Okay. Okay, so this is what I got for you. Okay, so 10 of swords in reverse. I'm just gonna hold it upright for you. So you know, this kind of matches with the hold your vision. Like, you might be feeling like you're exhausted. This week is gonna be like busy. Like, you're gonna go through it. But the 10 of swords is telling you to keep going, keep pushing through. We're almost there. 10 is nearing the end. You're almost there, okay? So keep pushing through. Sorry. Oh my god, sorry, my cuticles are dry. I'm sorry. I didn't even like moisturize. So, in the reverse, I take it as if you need any assistance this week, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to be like, hey, I'm really freaking busy. Could you just do the dishes? Like, I'm really tired. I have to do a lot of stuff. Or like, hey, could you drive me? Or like, you know, ask for help. It could be like, hey, could you study with me? I'm having trouble with this. Or at work, you just kind of like delegate with your coworkers. Whatever this is for you, it's okay to ask for help, ask for assistance, because I don't want you to feel like you're going to burn out. Because the worst thing to do is like burn out and then you crash. And then you feel like you have to start over, right? So ask for the assistance, but keep pushing forward, okay? You're still going to be doing this. We also have the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like once you get through this little hump, you're going to be enjoying it. You're going to be like, look what I have achieved. Look at all this I've done this week. And like, I'm proud of myself. Like, it was tough and it was delayed gratification, but I feel like you're going to really feel like it was worth it at the end. You're going to be like, you know what? It sucked. And like, maybe I didn't sleep a lot. Or maybe I was like, my mood was like really whatever. But like, this is like what I'm enjoying now. So you're going to be able to enjoy your efforts. You're going to be able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So this is really nice. I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of ideas maybe this week. Maybe epiphanies. Maybe new ways of doing things. Or just like new ways of starting things. So with the Ace of Swords, sometimes it can talk about how you might have a clouded vision. Your mind might be full of ideas, but you're not sure how to execute them. So take some time out. Maybe take some time to like think things through. But it could also talk about overthinking. So think things through, but be a bit more rational. Swords are about the mind. Think things through. But don't be scared to tackle the scenario, if that makes sense. It's like, it's okay. So you have the ideas, plan it out a little, but it's okay to go forth with it. I think you're going to be having a pretty energetic week. I don't know. I feel like you're like busy. Whatever this is for you. This is a general reading, so this could mean many things for everyone. But yeah, that's your tarot. And we're going to move on to the Secret Garden. So what's so secret about the Secret Garden? Oh, did you guys ever watch... Okay, so I've been watching a lot of Kitchen Nightmares. And there's this episode called The Secret Garden. It's T. I think it's the first Kitchen Nightmares in the US. So if you like Gordon Ramsay, it's pretty intense. I would recommend that episode. It's pretty good. Okay, so you actually got 2 cards. And the first one, let's read the first one, is called Patience. Something that I feel like I need more of too. So patience, wait for the fruit to ripen. Interesting. So you know what's funny? So usually like 9 of Pentacles talks about like enjoying the fruits of your labor. And then here it says wait for the fruit to ripen. So I think you're nearing some type of like accomplishment soon. Once again, I don't think it's like the biggest accomplishment. I mean, could be for some of you guys, but I think it's just like a little like milestone that you're gonna hit, and like wait for the fruit to ripen. So like don't be like, oh my gosh, it's never gonna happen. Be patient. It's gonna happen. You're gonna enjoy. It's just that it's gonna take time, and you're gonna have to work for it. Okay, we also have a relax. We would love this, right? Delight in powdered gold sunshine. So this could just talk about, I mean, I'm in the northern hemisphere right now. It's June, so sunshine. It's been raining a lot lately, but like sunshine, summertime. Maybe go outside, enjoy some vitamin D, take a walk. You know what I like to do though? It's kind of bad, but I like to just lie in my bed with the window open and the sun just shines on my face and I'm like taking a nap. Kind of like a cat, but that's kind of bad because I like mess up my sleep cycle. But if you can do that, that'd be really nice. Time to relax. I feel like this is something that's gonna happen afterwards, maybe near the end of your week, because once you kind of like go through the hurdle, you can chill, okay? Because you don't want to go through the burnout like once again. We still need to make time for ourselves. We still need to have some self-care. So it's kind of like about balance. You know, we work hard, we play hard. Okay, so so your I forgot what this deck was called. Oh my gosh. Oh, also every deck I use is in the description. I use this all the time, but I don't remember the deck. Oh my god. We need to read more cards. Okay, so this Soul's Journey. Yeah, Soul's Journey. I've only had this deck for like 3 years. So you got the worry card. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So yes, if you're going through maybe some anxiety this week, maybe having trouble sleeping, I think an important thing to learn, like, I think I say this a lot, but like it's something that like I try to remember too, is can you do anything about the situation? If you can, then do it. If you can't do anything, like it's out of your control, then there's no point in worrying because there's nothing you can do. And I know it's like disappointing, be like, I wish I could control. But sometimes it's like worrying is just like a wasted emotion. I understand like we all have worries. Most of us go through some anxiety, but maybe if it's like difficult for you to like write things down in a journal, talk to somebody, vent it out, or have just like a designated time to worry, but like don't let worry consume your day because that's what's gonna like really inhibit you from achieving your goal. And most of the time, like this coming from I have a freaking, I'm pretty sure I have anxiety. I've never been diagnosed with anything, but I'm pretty sure I have some like anxiety, or at least anxiety symptoms. Is like you worry so much, but then at the end of the day, like it's not even as bad as you thought. Like it's never as bad. Half the stuff that I worry about, it don't even happen. It like don't even come true. So like that's just a little bit of like advice. I know it's way easier said than done, but like this just might be like something to focus on is like worrying less. And sometimes you just gotta distract yourself. Like sometimes you're so busy you can't even worry. You know, like your big problem is now small problem because you have other problem. Okay, so we're going to pull an animal card for you. So we have 2 cards, actually. So, I've never pulled this one. Okay, so leaf cutter. I don't know why I read it as declutter. So that could be for some people. Decluttering could be your goal for the week. But leaf cutter ant, army of life, ask for help. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Can we just like, okay, ask for help, 10 of swords. Sorry, 10 of wands. Ask for help, seek support. You are not alone. So yes, if you need help, whatever this is, maybe emotionally, physical help, whatever this is, it's okay to ask for help because at the end of the day, guys, I think a lot of people need to know this. You're not weak for wanting to ask for assistance. It's different if you depend on people to do everything for you. That's different. That's called like enabling. But most people are like ashamed to ask for help. They don't want to look stupid. They don't want to look like weak. And you're none of those things. Asking for help is actually like very strong energy, especially if pay it forward as well. Like someone help you, you help them back in another way. So don't be like doing everything yourself. If you look at the image, the ants are I don't know what they're doing though, but like they're moving these leaves and they're all doing it together. It's a team effort. So don't do everything yourself, especially when you're feeling burnt out, you feel like you can't do it. It's okay to ask for help, okay? So don't be scared. Or like don't be like, I'll do everything myself. Okay, don't do everything yourself. And we have giraffe, the bigger picture. Take a step back and gather your thoughts and your feelings. So maybe like a little bit of hanged man energy. Take a step back. Kind of like, it kind of reminds me of with your Ace of Swords, kind of like you have ideas, you have thoughts flowing through your mind, but sometimes they can get cluttered. And also these thoughts could relate to the worry card. Maybe you're worrying about something because you're thinking so much. Think about the bigger picture. Yeah, so like is in the grand scheme of things, is it's not the end, okay? Even if you feel like what you're going through is a big thing, not saying it's not, it's usually not as big as we make it out to be, okay? There's always a solution. What if this goes wrong? What if this happens? It's probably going to be okay. Like we'll figure it out, and if it does happen, we'll figure it out, okay? So look at the bigger picture and like just like don't let the anxiety like take over, okay? Okay, so we're gonna pull a self-care card for you. Any self-care message for this week? I feel like you guys need it. I'm not saying the other groups don't need it, but I feel like this group is just like, you might need it a little bit more. So yes, any self-care? Oh, you gotta, okay. Should we pull? Yeah, let's just do it. 3 cards. I was gonna pull 1, but I guess like they were like, nope, you need a lot of self-care. So the first one is dream journaling. So yeah, if you're having trouble sleeping, dream journaling is a very good way to maybe like decipher why you're dreaming about certain things. I don't think there's like, all of this stuff that we're talking about, there's not actual science, I think, that backs anything up. But I think there is a link, even if there's no proof. To me, I've noticed certain dreams I have really correlate to like situations in my life. So an example of a theme I've been having the past few months, not all the time, but it's kind of become a theme where I kind of remember it, is I'm in a car and someone's driving the car and it's never me. And if it is me, I'm like gonna crash. So that's like a theme. Apparently it kind of means like your life is not really in your control and you feel like other people are leading your life, but you're not leading your own life. And I'm like, yeah, we know that. So yeah, dream journaling might help with your anxieties. It might help you with relaxing because maybe like you're so tense right now that it's hard for you to relax. We also have the spend time with friends. This one's lovely. Just having like dinner with friends, socializing, talk to your friends, call your friend up, whatever this is. Just like socializing might help you. And like sometimes it's just good to like get another opinion. Or if you just want to talk to your friend and they're just going to listen for you, that's also good. But like just have some fun with other people. I think this also kind of pushes you to like ask for help. Like if you need any help, there's people in your life. Don't feel like, once again, you're not alone in this. And then the last self-care card is movement. So move your body. Go on that walk, get that vitamin D, get that sunshine. I don't know. I think I said something about that in the earlier. But yeah, movement. This could be a workout. This could be a dance, walking, whatever this is for you. Move more. Move your body, okay? Move your body. Okay, so I'm going to try something new today. So I have this Angel's Answers deck, and it's kind of like yes or no, but like not really. Because at first I thought this deck was like yes or no, but then I realized it was, there's like 3 or 4 yes or no, and everything else is like vague. So if you have a question, you don't have to do this part of the reading, up to you. If you do have a if you kind of want a question answered more specifically, think of that question now. And I'm going to pull a card for you. And this is going to be like kind of your guidance. Okay. Actually, no, let's make it fun. Okay. Let's do a pick a card within a pick a card. Okay. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. You pick one of these cards and that's your answer. So it's kind of like you won't all get the same answer because I feel like that's going to be like, let's make it more fun. So, okay, guys. Think of your question. I'm going to lay 3 cards out. And let's do fun yellow one. Okay, so pink, purple, and yellow. So you pick one of these cards, and this is your answer or your guidance for your question, whatever question you have for this week. Pick number 1 is pink, number 2 is purple, and number 3 is yellow. So think of your question, and we're gonna start pulling. So if you picked number 1 as your answer is if you believe. So if you believe you can do it, then you can. This is a Disney answer. It's very like, if you can believe it, then it will come true. Well, you never know. So yeah, maybe have some confidence in yourself, whatever this question was. Whatever you want, it could happen, but you have to believe it. You have to manifest it. You have to know it can happen. So maybe a little bit more positive thinking. A little bit more like, yes, we can versus no, we can't. And a little bit more of like a self-assurance. So yes, this is your answer for pile 1. Pile 2, purple. This is your answer. Unlikely. Okay, so don't be discouraged. Don't be like, wow, I'm gonna like fail or like whatever this question was. It doesn't mean, okay, so unlikely doesn't mean like no, but it kind of just means that the way you're going about it right now, it is unlikely. But unlikely is not always a bad answer. It could mean this isn't meant for you. This is not the path you're supposed to take. Or it could just mean that it's unlikely, but you can turn it around, okay? So you can, okay, so with things like everything about like the readings, this is what my belief is. You can do whatever you want, okay? If you don't like an answer, you can change it, okay? The card does not control you. The card is just basically the energy right now. It's just kind of emulating it. But you can always change that, okay? So don't feel like this is like a negative thing, okay? So, yes. And then yellow, last pile. Oh, I've never, that literally, okay, I'll tell you what I thought this looked like. 2 things. In the near future. So whatever yes or no you asked, it's probably going to happen, but in the near future, not right now. But you can definitely manifest it. I think there's a lot of potential here, but it's not the right time. So for you, group 3, this is just not the moment for it. I don't know why, but it just doesn't seem like it is. But you know what I've noticed? So this, when I first turned this around, I thought it looked like a heart, like a human heart. Like the shape of it kind of looks like a human heart. So I don't know if this is like a love question for you guys, but like right now it doesn't seem like right time, but it's not like a yes or it's not like a no. It's just kind of like not right now. And then like it also kind of looked like durian. That part was probably just like me. But yeah, whatever you're asking, soon, but not now. Okay, so yes, that was your reading, pile 1. That was so fun. I was, you know what? This might be a longer reading than I thought. I was thinking like 15 minutes. Never. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I hope you guys like the video. If you like the video, please feel free to thumbs up the video, leave a comment, and subscribe because I enjoy doing these readings and I hope they like, you know, even if they don't resonate, at least you guys have fun with it. So I have fun. So yeah, I hope you have fun. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, why am I was gonna do like peace sign and then I was like, I'm gonna punch myself. Okay, so welcome group 2, pile number 2. This is your reading for the week. I'm excited. We're gonna get into it. So yes, let's get your oracle card and let's see what it says. So, ooh, big energy, big fat energy. Okay, emotions are running high. Super moon. Okay, so you might be, this week might be a little bit emotional for you. You might be going through some like tough situations. Maybe, I don't want to like say, okay, fine. Like examples could be you're going through a breakup. Maybe you're having argument with people. Maybe your job fucking sucks. I mean, that's just like, fortunately, that's like most of the world. But yeah, going through some tough things. Or you could just be feeling emotional and sensitive. That's totally fine. So whatever you're going through right now, we're going to find out a little bit more about it. But I just want to say that this energy is big. And I want to give you a big hug. I sound like a pedo bear just now. Like, I can't believe I said that. But hug. Okay, I can't move my arms in this jacket, but we will hug. Yeah, okay. Here's some shrugs for you. Okay, shrugs. But yes, I hope you do feel a little better this week, or whatever's happening this week. You're gonna get through it. I know you will. It's just a little bit of a rocky situation, but you know what? Sometimes you just need to let it out. Like, I don't think you should ever feel ashamed if you have to cry. Just freaking cry. Like, people make people feel like you cannot cry in this world. Like, if you cry, you're weak or whatever. Just cry, okay? But of course, I know, like, we don't want to always cry in front of people because you do feel like crying could be like a private activity for some. But like, whether you're crying in front of others or crying in a private space where you feel safe, it's okay to let it out, okay? Crying is honestly so uplifting sometimes because you don't want to bottle your emotions in, because once you bottle your emotion in, it's just like manifests into like so many negative things. So let it out. If you gotta cry, cry it out. Don't even feel like you can't. Like, just do it. Like, everyone, we're here for you. If you gotta cry, I hug you. Even if I cannot hug you in person, just know that you are not going through this stuff alone, and that emotion running high is totally fine. And emotions could also, like, I don't want to say it's just like sadness, because emotions could just mean like you feel frustrated or you feel angry or like. But I think with running high usually talks about like running water, which can talk about like tears, cup energy. But yes, let's see any other cards for you this week. How's your week gonna go? You know what? This just might be one of those weeks where you're like, fuck it all, right? I know. Sometimes I'm just like, goddamn. Wow. Yes, so pile 2. How's their week gonna go? Any advice? Nice card, please. Or all the worst cards. I'm just kidding. There's no such thing as bad or good cards. It's just some are a little bit more honest and a little bit more like slap in the face. But you know, sometimes we need the slap in the face. Oh, okay. That's okay. That was like 20 cards. Okay, so unfortunately we cannot pull those. Okay, yeah, let's pull these. Okay, so yeah, 20 cards, one to follow, but we got 3. Let's stick it at 3, okay? Okay, pile 2, let's go. So you have, okay, oh yeah, I forgot. I can't read, even pile 1, I cannot read the Roman numeral, unfortunately. I think this is 9. Did I not learn from the, okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, we're right. Okay, I learned. So 1x is 9. We need to learn. Okay, so 1x is 9. So 9 of cups. Sorry, this is also, I don't know if I said this, but like, this is like a new deck for me. Kind of like I don't really use it. So I'm trying to like work with the imagery because I'm not used to it. I'm so used to the Tarot of the Divine imagery. Like, this is like new. So 9 of cups. Oh, yes. Okay, I remember what this one mean. Queen of cups. Oh, so yes, cup energy. I was going to say cup energy, emotions running high is starting to all click together. I think this is a very emotional week for you. And we have the 8 of swords. Yes, this one, the imagery is pretty universal, so I know it this one. 8 of swords. Okay, so let's start with the 9 of cups. So although your week does look a little bit tumultuous in terms of emotions, you might be going through some like tough times. I think this 9 of cups is just kind of giving me like the way I read it is like kind of like the star card in tarot. So kind of like there's hope. There's hope. There's like a glimmer of like positivity. Like, even though you might be going through something that's like wow, like there's nothing good coming from this, right? There always is something good. Even though it's difficult to see, there is something good in your situation. And with the 9 of cups, it does talk about wishes coming true. So I think the universe is on your side, even though it doesn't seem like it is. Your wish is gonna come true. And like, when I say wish, I just mean like, I see this more as like, you do have like a glimmer of hope. You do have that one thing. Maybe it's something that you don't even expect, but it's gonna work out, okay? Like, in the situation where like you go through something tough and you're like, it's not supposed to go like this, and you're super disappointed, and then you're just like super upset by it, right? But like, sometimes it's like, because you're not meant for that. Like, this is not meant for you. This situation is not specifically the best situation for you. There's something a little bit better. And I think with the wishes coming true, like, I think you're gonna feel fulfilled in a different way if it's something that you didn't expect, if that makes any sense. So it's like, pretend you want to go through door A. Door A, it was going well. Something happens, door A is closed for you. That's totally fine, because you know why? Because there's door B. And you're like, I didn't want to go through door B. Like, door B, um, door B would start laughing because, like, my name. Okay, anyways, because some people call me door. Okay, anyways, this is not about me. This is about you. Okay, so in door B, it's like a little bit different, but like the different is like in a better way. And you don't know that, but when you go through it, you're like, wait, this is so much better. And that's what I'm seeing for you. Okay, this is just like the vibe I get for like this week. Like, you didn't expect something and then you're kind of upset by it, but like there's so much better things coming your way. And you just kind of be open-minded with that and like know that it is gonna happen. But you might have to go through some tough things first before you can find that second door. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups, especially since you got it upright, is someone who's very in control of their emotions. Like, not letting their emotions dictate who they are, or like the thing I want to see is like, you're not gonna let your emotion run your decision making. Okay. So even though you feel like you're so upset right now and like, oh my gosh, like I just want to yell at this person and just tell them all the worst things ever. Like, Queen of Cups is someone who's like, okay, let's feel it. Like, we can feel it. Let's feel upset. Let's feel angry, whatever this is. But we're gonna step back and we're gonna release it. But we're not gonna like make decisions that we might regret in the future because of this. Because we are in control of our emotions. We feel all these things. I like I said before, like, I want you to feel all your emotions. Don't hold back. But like, don't let your emotions dictate how you are. Don't let them like make decisions that you would regret making, or like saying things you don't want to say, right? So just know that you can feel them, but they're not going to take over you. You are in control of your emotions. They do not control you. And with the Eight of Swords, like, I know you might feel a little bit trapped. So whatever situation you're in, you might feel like, I'm never going to get out of it. I think you will. With this reading, because it is kind of like only 1 week, it's not gonna be like, yeah, you're gonna like solve all your problems in a week. I think it's gonna get a little better, but you're gonna have to find a way to like get out of it. So this could be like getting out of your emotional state. Maybe your emotions are taking over and it's really difficult for you to manage the emotions. But I think there are healthy ways of managing that. It's gonna take some time, but just know that like this card, you're not actually bound by it, even though this image is like very like, oh my god, they're stuck forever. You can get out. Okay, there is a chance for you to get out, and I feel like until you realize that, you might kind of just go through that like cycle of like upset. Not saying you shouldn't feel it. Once again, feel it, but know that once you go through like a period of time of upset, whatever you're going through, you are gonna like get out of it. It's not a permanent thing. It is something that's gonna take time, but just know that like it's not running you. You are in control, and this emotions is not gonna like dictate everything in your life. Okay, at least for this week. Okay, this is a weekly reading. I say it like it's like forever. It's not forever. And I think a lot of situations we need to remember that it's not forever. Like, when you're in something, you're like, I'm never gonna like get over this, or not ever gonna be like this again. When I say get over, some things you just never will get over, but like you're never gonna like, I don't want people to feel like you cannot live again, if that makes any sense. So you can still function and like be happy, but like you're not gonna get over certain situation, and you shouldn't, some things you don't want to ever get over, right? But I don't think it should run you, if that makes any sense. Like, you deserve happiness. I just want to say that. You deserve happiness. You deserve success. Whatever success is in your eyes, you deserve all that. So just remember that, okay? I just feel like this group, you guys just need a reminder that like it's not permanent. Nothing in life is permanent, and it kind of goes both ways. Like, it's kind of dark, but like happiness is not always going to happen. You're going to go through some tough times like now, but like just know that whatever you're going through is not permanent. Okay, so let's get you a secret garden. What's the secret in the garden? Ooh. What's the secret? Dreaming. Ooh, love that. Love to dream. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. That is really nice. So yeah, if you like to read, of course, for all my readers out there, sometimes the best book is a book that takes you away. My favorite thing to read, I don't really read, but when I did like to read, or I had time to read. I'm just lazy. Never mind. I do have time to read. I say it like I don't. Basically, I love fiction because sometimes, like, as much as like lately, people have been like self-help books and like nonfiction. That's all great and dandy, but sometimes you just want to read something that's like not gonna make you think and keep you up at night. Like, let's just like read a nice fiction. Let's just read like a nice rom-com book, whatever, like a nice light book, a funny book, whatever. Something fun, something a little bit like, let's not be so serious all the time. I think that would be really great for people who read. And if you don't read, this card could just mean like whatever, like there's so much opportunity for you right now. I just feel like you just need to take time out and know that like dreaming is like infinite. You can always dream. You should always have a dream, whether you achieve it or not. You know, that's up to you. But like, it's good to have like a dream, something to look forward to. And I don't want to say that like, oh, you're dreaming, you're delusional. It's not a delusion thing. I think dreaming is what keeps people going in life. So maybe you need to focus on the hope. Your card, not your card. Your reading, even from the first card, is like giving me like there's hope energy. There's chance. So you got the friendship card for your soul's journey. This is, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So if this is talking for you about losing a friend, losing a relationship, losing someone in your life, whatever that is, the bond, right? That's the important part. Just know that like relationships never, okay, so there's two sides. So this could be like, oh, something ended and like I miss them. I miss this person. I miss what we had. That's great, but like life sometimes comes in seasons. Even though this person is not with you right now, it doesn't mean that like their impact in your life was insignificant. So like, you know, no one's gonna be with the same person all the time. I talk about this more in a way that's like platonically. You know, like friends come and go and stuff. But know that like when you were with them and you guys had this relationship, it was meaningful. It was meaningful. If not, it wouldn't have been affected by this. This could also talk about like the way I read it is like, I don't know why, but this imagery kind of looks a little bit toxic to me. So like toxic relationships, it's better to kind of let go of them. But like, even though you were in a toxic relationship, don't think that like I regret everything. You know, sometimes the strongest people go through toxic relationship, but once you get through it, you're so strong, right? So just know that your worth is so much more if you are going through a toxic relationship. This is obviously a very sensitive topic. Like, I'm not going to give you advice on like what to do in one because I'm not like certified in any way. But just know that relationships might be the factor in your week, and kind of like whatever way you want to look at it. I don't want to say like a relationship is like only bad. You know what I mean? So that's just the way I'm seeing it for you. Sometimes it's just like the good memories don't fade, okay? So just remember that. Just know that like there were good times and we can think about those. Oh my god. Okay, so you have a lot of animals falling out for you. Let's shuffle again. Let's do like maybe 2 animals, 1 to 2 animals. But yeah, I feel like I'm kind of energetic in this reading. It's interesting because I feel like I should be more mellow and chill because I feel like this reading's a little bit more like sensitive. But I think maybe you guys need a little bit of a boost. And like maybe the energy I'm giving you is a little bit chaotic, but maybe this boost is something that you're like, oh my god, maybe I need a little bit of this instead of like keep going with the like mellow, low energy. I kind of feel like this is like a bright reading. As much as it's a little bit more sensitive, I'm like, let's get it. Like, I just want to boost you up. I just want to make sure that you know that you're gonna be good. And situation is never as bad as it seems. Not saying it's not bad, you know, don't downplay it, but like, it's not the end. It's not the end. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do 3 animals because three keep falling out. So let's just do the 3 animals. Your first animal. Also, animal bonding. Like when okay, so I recently, maybe like I don't know if this. Okay, a month ago, my hamster passed away, and like like I don't know if it's to this day, but like even like a week ago, I still cry when I think about my hamster passing away. So relationships could mean like even animals, right? Because to me, my hamster was my comfort. My comfort was my hamster, and like losing her was just super difficult. Even now, like talking about it, like can get very emotional for me. But like animals just know when you're going through some shit. Okay, so animals, and they don't judge you. And I feel like you got 3 animals because if you have an animal in your life, or just animals are just there for you, they're gonna help you through the situation. Okay, so the polar bear is nurture. Allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. So I think you are going to go through a healing process. This whole reading was kind of a healing thing for you. And just know that like it's a tough time, but it's going to like, okay, so think about it like a weight on your chest, and it's going to slowly lift. Okay, it's not going to always be like the heaviest burden. You're going to get it lifted, and you're going to start to like feel like it. You're gonna start to be like, oh my god, I can be happy. Like that's just what I'm getting. You also have butterfly emerging. Take the leap of faith. What I love about butterflies is butterfly card is often about change. So I think there's gonna be a really nice change in your life, and like maybe you went through something really difficult, and that's why you're like, oh my gosh, like the change is like imminent, right? But change is hard, and sometimes like you got to go through the worst things ever, but that's the change, right? So after you go through it, you're so much stronger, you're so much brighter, you're so much more like exuberant in this world. And I feel like with the butterfly, it's just kind of like the vibe of like your guardian angels are also just like so many angels is on your side. Okay, so don't be feeling like you're alone in this. And then you also have the raven. I've never pulled this one. Wise woman, a change is coming. So yes, so you have 2 cards about change. And like the thing about the raven is like I feel like ravens are often like, I want to say misconceived. Is that even a word? People often think, oh, it's like kind of evil, like it's kind of a dark bird, whatever. But I don't think it's like that. I think it's very wise, like this card. And like it's kind of like coming out of something. So it's kind of, it was in darkness, but it's coming into the light. So I think you're going to transition. So you were here, or you're going through something here, and you're going to go into like a brighter, more like positive light. Okay. So I think whatever you're going through right now, it's gonna like you're gonna be okay. It's gonna be like taking some time to go through these emotions. But once you're through, like you're gonna be so much more like wise, you know? So yeah, these animal spirits really got your back. I think that's just like they really want you to know that like everything's here for you. Okay, so let's do a self-care. I feel like definitely this pile, we need the self-care this week. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, you know what? You know what? A lot of cards. You know, you have a lot of cards. Let's pull them all. So, you know, a lot of options. Whatever you want to do this week. Whatever self-care is for you. Number 1, cleaning your space. Maybe your house has gotten a little out of hand. A little disheveled. Things everywhere. Clean. Organize. Sometimes decluttering also clears the mind. It makes you feel like you can breathe again. We have using your hands. Maybe making some pottery, drawing, whatever that is for you. Creative, doing art, writing, whatever that is for you. Cooking is also something that's really fun. Maybe for some more than others, but using your hands, being more creative. And this kind of also reminds me of like the reading the book thing, like getting that escape, healthy escape, not like an addiction escape, but like a healthy, productive escape. We have grounding yourself, maybe doing some meditation, being present, knowing that like, yes, I'm in this right now, but I can get out of it. And like, it's just a temporary feeling. It's not going to be like forever terrible. Calming down, breathing exercises. We also have writing a gratitude list. So like whatever you're appreciative of, remembering that like sometimes it does take that. It does be like, it has to be so like, oh, okay, so I go through this sometimes. Okay, you know what? At least I have my health. Okay, if you don't have your health, at least I have my family. If you don't have your family, at least I have a roof over my head. Like whatever it is for you, like it could just like be the, you could even say at least I'm breathing right now, right? That could be your gratitude list. I'm still here. So yes, gratitude, whatever it is for you, I think it's good to just like kind of like help you push through difficult time. And then we have the last self-care, nourish your temple. So yes, eating properly, sleeping properly, maybe taking care of your body, moving your body, feeding your body with the right foods because this is like green energy. Maybe eating more vegetables, eating more color, drinking some healthy drinks, nourishing yourself. So yeah, a lot of self-care options for you to choose from this week. I feel like as long as you do one of them, you'll be great. Or do all of them if you have the time. But yeah, don't neglect yourself. Definitely not. Okay, so I did this with group 1. And it's kind of like a new thing. I'm going to try out. Let me know if you guys like it. So it's kind of like a pick a card within a pick a card. I'm going to put 3 Angel Oracle cards. Think of a question for this week. It could be yes or no question. I think it should kind of be more like yes or no because I think these are kind of more like guided toward that way. So think of a yes or no and like we're going to see what your answer is for this week. We're going to choose 3 cards. And from the 3, you choose 1. And that's going to be your answer. So yeah, I'm going to lay out 3 cards for you. So yes, okay, let's see. So number 1, blue. I think I called this purple in the other reading. Okay, blue or purple, we never know. Indigo. Number 1. Number 2 is pink. And then number 3 is pink as well. So, but reversed, I guess. Ooh, reversed. Let's see why. So yes, number 1, 2, or 3, whichever one resonates with you, think of your question and we're gonna answer it. If you don't have a question, you can just skip this part, okay? This is just for people who want a little bit of clarity. So this is number 1. Your answer is, I'm like, oh, we pulled the same card. Okay, so last group also got this. So whatever you ask about, it's unlikely that the outcome is gonna go in your favor in terms of like, if it's a yes or no, it's kind of a more towards no. But I said this to group 1. I'm going to say it again. Sometimes unlikely is not exactly no. You can still change it. It's just the chance is low right now based off your current situation. Not saying it's permanent. Not saying it's like never. But like it could happen. But right now it doesn't seem like it's likely. But you can change that if you really don't like the answer. Right? Your life is up to you. But sometimes we need to hear unlikely. We need to hear that this is not right situation for us and there's a better situation somewhere else, okay? So don't be discouraged if you get this card. Sometimes we just need to like, it's not always going to be like what we want. And sometimes what we want isn't what's best for us. So that's your answer. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to be good. And then we have number 2. If you pick this one, get more information. So whatever question you're asking about, maybe gather more information. This could mean get your sources right, ask questions. Getting information could also mean like thinking more about the situation instead of making a decision right now. Like gather the facts, okay? So gathering information before making the decision, okay? So yeah, it's not really a yes or no for you guys. I think it's right now in the middle. You cannot really make a decision yet. But once you get the information, I think you're going to be fine. And then pile 3, we have trust. So I will say that your card did come in the reverse. And it says trust. So this could mean, the way I take it is, you have to trust your situation, but because yours is reversed, you're kind of resisting. You're kind of like, I don't want it to go this way. I didn't want it to be like this. Why is it like this? Sometimes there's a reason for it, right? So maybe we don't know why the reason is. Maybe we'll find out later that this was the best situation. But right now, you have to trust that what is happening is actually in your best regard, even if that's not what you feel right now. You feel like the world is against you. You're like, why? This is just saying like, don't worry, there was a reason. You might not know why, or you might never know why, but you might not know why now, or don't resist it, okay? So you chose this one for a reason, and you gotta let go. You gotta let go. You gotta let it like flow. Don't hold back, and just like know that like whatever's happening is within reason and hopefully for the better. I'm not saying like for sure because I'm not actually a psychic. Okay, so yes, that was your reading pile 2. Very intense. I feel like okay. At first I was like, oh my god, pile 1 is a lot, and then I was like, pile 2, let's chill. Nah, pile 2 is like even more. But like, don't worry. Hugs for you guys, specifically pile 2. I hope you enjoyed this video. Know you're gonna get through this. I know you can. Okay, I know you can. Feel it out. Let it out. Okay. But I'll see you again for a new video. If you like this video, please feel free to like it, comment down below, and feel free to subscribe. And I will see you next time for a new video. Okay, bye. Hey. Oh my god. Okay, so okay. If you watch group 2, I did the same thing. I was like, hey, and I was gonna do like peace sign, and then I just like now. Anyways, we're not even gonna get into it. I'm tired. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, wrong pile. Okay, good. I mean, bad. I mean, where's your pile? I didn't pull the card out. Oh my lord. Okay, so here you go. I didn't forget about you guys just because you're last. Anyways, pile 3. Let's go. Oh my gosh, it's late. Okay, best for last, right? Best for last. Let's go. So thank you for being here. If you guys chose pile number 3, then you've chose the right pile. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. There's no right or wrong pile. I mean, you could choose all the piles if you want. So yes, pile 3. This is your week ahead, and I hope it does resonate. So far the piles have been pretty different. Feel free to watch them all if you want to watch them all. Otherwise, this is what's coming up for your pile. Okay, surrender to the divine full moon. So far, every moon has been huge. Okay, so surrender to the divine full moon. Do you guys know that Dreamcatcher? Okay, anyways, they have a song called Full Moon. It's pretty good. Okay, so I have to burp. Sorry, I'm really gassy. I'm just like, I'm kind of scattered right now. So if my energy is a little bit like, woo, wah, wah. Okay, yeah, that's why I'm a little bit like, I'm getting hyper. I feel like I just had like sugar. Okay, so surrender to the divine. Okay, gather yourself. Okay, so I'm not that good with this card, but I'm trying really hard to just like read intuitively and not like rely on definitions all the time, because I feel like a lot of like reading is just like emotional. So I'm gonna do the emotional part. I think your card, I'm not exactly sure, so I'm gonna be excited when you pull the tarot card. Surrender to the divine to me is more like letting go, in terms of like, know that you can't control everything. I don't know. I'm getting that vibe of like, you can't have everything your way, and that's fine. And it's okay to kind of just like let things happen. And like, it might scare you and be like, I have to know exactly how things are going. And you're like, I need to know A to Z. But sometimes you just gotta be like, I don't know. And that's totally fine. And I'm still gonna be okay. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's just what I'm getting. Let's see if the tarot cards are correlating. The tarot cards are gonna give us a little bit more guidance. Okay, so let's pull a few of these bad boys out. Bad boys. The bad boys. So yeah, any advice for group number 3? So you have so far. I'm bad with Roman numerals, but so far I've been reading the. Okay, yes, we know this. Okay, so long story short, I'm using the photos, but the Roman numeral part is messing me up. Don't skip school, guys. Don't skip school. I never skip school. I just haven't read Roman numeral in years. So, yeah. Okay, so 4 of Swords. So you have the 4 of Swords upright. So this one is more like, I think you need to chill. I don't know why, but like, even the surrender to the divine, I'm just like, you need to like chill the heck out, okay? Like, take a chill pill. someone tell you to relax, don't get angry about it, okay? It's really time to do that, okay? So sometimes we go through phases where you're kind of like, I need to know exactly what's going on and I'm gonna have to be like the boss. And it's like, sometimes it's okay not to be the boss, okay? Certain things you just gotta chill out and just be like, fine, just let it happen and know that it's not gonna be like the worst outcome. So with the Four of Swords, you need to go lie down, take a breather, meditate, just be like, okay. It's okay to just not have everything in a, like, I not grab the whole world in my hand and like, I don't have everything here, okay? It's okay. So, Four of Swords is also about resting. So maybe you need to take a break, take a breather, take a time out and just be like, okay. Like honestly, I probably need one of these right now. But, sometimes it's just like when you take because if you take a break, sometimes you just see things in a different way and in a better way. And you're like, wow, I would have never thought that. Or if I didn't just take like 5 minutes to just calm the heck down, right? Sometimes it's just so much. You just need to like pull it back. You have the Death card. So once again, death is not a scary card, even though in this tarot, a little bit of scary. But it's just kind of talking about how there is change coming your way. And I think one of the themes I'm getting from you this week is you're so like in control that you don't want the change to happen unless you're 100% ready. You're like, I'm not changing anything. This is how it's been. And if it changes, I don't have that control. And like change is one of those things where it's like you don't have control. It happens and you're just like, shit. Like, did I swear? Okay. You're just like, now what, right? Like I don't have the cards in a line. I don't have my dominoes in a line, okay? They're not straight, they're gay, okay? No, but like they're not like in a way where I'm like, ah. So yes, the Death card is just saying like change is imminent, not imminent. I keep saying imminent. I learned, you know why? I learned this the word imminent from The Simpsons. I was watching Mr. Burns and he was like, the percolations are imminent. Like he was making coffee or something, and I like Googled what imminent means. I think it means it's happening. If I'm using this word completely wrong, please correct me. But yeah, change is inevitable. That's the word. So you just gotta have to kind of accept, like, it's just gonna happen. And we can't stop change. Change, you cannot fight it, okay? Change is coming no matter what. So you just gotta like kind of accept it at this point. Just be like, fine, okay? Just open the door. And you have the Queen of Cups, but you have it in the reverse. So with this card in the reverse, it just kind of talks about how like maybe your like emotions are just out of it. Like you're not managing your emotions properly. You're kind of like letting them like flow, because you know a reverse is like everything's a little bit messy. So Queen of Cups is like, I think it's time to like not let your emotions take over. Kind of like, honestly, group 2 had this as well, but a different message, but similar. Like, oh, maybe like the emotions are just like a little bit out of it. Okay, so know that like it's okay to have a little bit of messiness. You cannot control everything. It's okay to be messy. I don't know why I'm getting this from this card. Usually it's not like this, but I'm just getting the vibe of it's okay to be like, oops, like I'm not perfect. Oops, that's not exactly like the way it's supposed to be. Like it's fine. Like maybe you made plans, right? And then like, oh, it's actually like you made plans with your friend, or you made plans with your coworker or something at work related. Oh, actually it's the wrong day. Obviously certain things is like that's a really big deal, but like, oh, what can we do? How can we solve this? It's okay. You know, don't be like so in control that like if something goes wrong, you're like, what do I do? It's okay. Sometimes you just, some things go wrong and it's actually the better outcome, okay? There's things that have gone wrong in my life where I'm like, oh, this is the worst thing. But I can't, something happened recently. I can't remember what happened. But like it happened and it went wrong. And then I forgot why, but I learned from it. It was so weird. Like it was a really good example. It's like a small thing that happened. Didn't go my way, but it was better than I thought. Oh, okay. So this is a really weird example, but like, this is a good example. So I was making my lunch one day at work, and I was gonna make this like tuna salad thing. I'm not like a chef, so this is probably the most disgusting combination. So don't judge me, but like I thought it was gonna work. So I was combining like tuna with spinach, I think onion and avocado, and I was just kind of making my own salad. I don't like salad dressing. I like if I do have salad dressing, it's like maybe a little bit of like spicy mayonnaise or like some like Caesar. Like I'm okay with the fat lotus salad dressing, but I don't like balsamic vinegar, none of that. So that was my salad dressing, right? So I was gonna add a little bit of like mayonnaise to my salad, and then I realized that I forgot my mayonnaise at home. I didn't bring any mayonnaise, and I didn't want to buy a whole jar of mayonnaise just to make a salad for one day. When I had a whole jar of mayonnaise at home, I'm like, that's not happening because I don't even go through mayonnaise that fast. So I just was like, oh crap. So I just like mushed up the avocado, and it kind of became like its own mayonnaise. So I was like, oh, it was kind of like creamy. So I didn't need the mayonnaise. And then I ate it, and it was like the best thing ever. Like I know the probably to some people are like, what's going on? But like I love tuna with avocado and like a bit of onion. It's so good, okay? So I was like, this is one of the best lunches, and like that didn't like make me feel sick because I'm like pretty like sensitive to food sometimes. Like I have IBS. So like this actually didn't make me feel disgusting after. And I think it's like fairly healthy. It's like healthy fats. Because mayonnaise is not healthy for you, right? But like avocado could be healthy for you. So because I forgot the mayonnaise, I think I actually made a better lunch. Because now I think about it, if I had the mayonnaise, that's kind of fucking disgusting. Like mayonnaise with tuna and like I used to put like mayonnaise, tuna, and scallions as a kid. Like that was like with a sandwich, like that was my lunch. But I think with the avocado, it would have been pretty fucking nasty. So I think like I actually made a better lunch because I made a mistake. So that's just an example I'm giving you. I know that's like whatever you're going through this week. Maybe it's relevant. Think about that. Like sometimes you just kind of like let go and then things get better. You're like, oh wow, the mistake was actually better. So yes, very positive thinking. Okay, so let's get another. That was the longest example. Okay, so let's get another card. We're gonna get the secret garden and see what's in your garden today. Okay, that was so weird. Okay, we're shaking it up. Okay, so the beginning. Welcome to this. Beginnings. Don't be afraid to start small. So yes, beginnings with the death card is like something closing and something changing. So something new is coming in this week. No matter how big or small, don't be afraid to start. So I think this is also one of those things where like I'm getting the sense that this pile or like this week for you is very like, unless I'm like perfect at something or unless I know everything about the situation, I'm not going to do it. When in reality, we can never be prepared enough. Like you can prepare as much as you want, but if you don't start, then you're never going to get anywhere. You got to start the car, okay? You can fill up your gas tank, you can wipe the windshield, you can grab your snacks. You can do everything besides driving the car. So just know that it's time. It's time, okay? Okay, so we're gonna grab you another advice card. Let's see which one it is. This is the Soul's Journey. What's some advice for this week for pile number 3? I'm actually really shocked to have so much energy. Okay, so you have the Doubt card. I sound kind of like I had an accent for a second. Okay. I release the need to know all the answers. Doubt. Oh my gosh. So this kind of reminds me of like the releasing of control. It's okay to not know everything and to like start something, okay? Obviously, it's good to know a little bit about something. Like if you're going to start a new job or something, like it's okay to be like, let's prepare a little bit, or a job interview, or like anything, right? Like you want to start a hobby, like cooking. No, like safety, like cooking safety. Like don't put hot food in the fridge because that's gonna start spoiling, right? Like stuff like that. Like it's good to know, but like you don't need to know everything to start. A lot of this stuff you kind of just learn as you go. You just need to know the big things, the things that like, okay, you should know this. Like driving, red light means stop. You know that your car will drift, like things like that, right? So, the doubt that you have, just know that like it's okay to have it. Okay, it's okay to like not know everything because you're gonna learn. And a lot of situations in life, and not anything, like every situation in life, no one knows everything. Okay, no one knows. We don't know so many things, and that's fine. And we're freaking here, right? So just know that you're going to get through it and you're going to learn, you're going to discover, you're going to grow, and that's part of the journey. So you don't need to be a perfect 10 before you walk into that classroom, okay? No one's going to be like that. And that's fine. If anything, that's great. Okay, let's get your animals. Let's get your animals. So far, animals have been loving to fall out. Okay, let's pull you 2 animals. The other decks have been getting a lot of animals. I mean, not decks, piles. Any animal for pile number 3? Okay, let's do 2 animals for you. So let's look at your first animal. Ooh, swan card. Graceful transformation. Once again, change. Soften your heart and find your flow. So I think the flow... was there another flow card? I don't know why I'm thinking flow. Anyways. Surrender to the divine. Graceful transformation. Soften your heart and find your flow. I think you just need to, like, once again, like, relax. Just kind of, like, just let it happen. Like, just let things be and, like, know that, like, you don't have all the answers. But you just gotta, like, enjoy. I think another thing for you this week is enjoying the journey. Something about, like, instead of keep thinking, okay, I gotta know everything, what's next? Like, let's just chill, okay? Let's just, like, right now, in this moment, look at the sky. Look how beautiful the sky is. If it's raining, listen to the rain, smell the rain. Like, enjoy the moment. I think it's really important for you to be present at this moment instead of, like, go, go, go. Oh, you got the giraffe. So pile 1 actually got this too. The bigger picture. Take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings. So yeah, taking a step back kind of resonates with me in terms of the 4 of Swords. Like, just kind of, like, maybe take a step back, meditate. Just, like, take a breather, like 5 minutes. Just, like, if you're going through something where it's like, okay, there's a situation, I don't know how to solve it, right? Like, what am I doing? Like, what's the decision, right? Take a step back. Sometimes your mind, once you kind of, like, let it go, the best solution comes. Like, you just let it happens. You're just like, oh my God, I would have never thought of this if I'm in such a tizzy, right? You're in such a tizzy. You're like, oh my gosh. When you're stressed, you make the worst decisions sometimes. You're like, oh my gosh, I could have did that. Like, when I'm at work, sometimes I'm stressed. I forget to do things that are like, why did you not do it? It's so basic, right? Because you're stressed. So maybe take a step back. See that different perspective. Gain that clarity. I need to take a step back. Gain that clarity though. Okay, so let's do some self-care. Let's see how many cards. Yes, I pulled all the cards for you. Okay, cool. So this is the last card pull, and then we're gonna do something fun. Okay, we'll do something fun. We'll be doing something fun. Okay, so self-care for you. Self-care is good. Okay, guys. Sometimes we just need to have some time. Okay, let's see what your time is going to be like. Okay, so the first card you have, reverse though. Okay, so journal. So yeah, writing things down. A way I also see this, besides like traditional journaling your thoughts, that's great. But I also kind of see this as kind of like a to-do list journal. So if you're so like controlled, maybe write things down. But like know that like even though you have a list, if you don't complete every item on that list, or like your list doesn't go in order, or your calendar is not like exactly the same. Things change all the time. It's okay to be a little bit spontaneous, okay? Sometimes spontaneity, once again, you discover things that you would never discovered if you were just like so ABCD, right? So writing things down. You have music. So yes, chilling out, maybe meditation music, or it could just be songs you like to listen to. Sometimes you just like listen to songs and you just feel so much more at ease. You feel less tense. You just want to release it. When you go for your workout or you go for your walk or whatever, your commute, listen to some good music. Just releasing. Just be like, oh my gosh, this music's so good. That energy's out. All the stress, let's just get it out. You want to listen to something loud, it's going to help you with that. Scream, whatever. Music, going to help you vibe. And then you have your last card, which is reading. So yes, maybe reading a good book. This could be if you are in school or you're learning something new, like reading about that. Like it's okay to like gain that knowledge, right? Sometimes you just need to like read a little bit, pretend like if you're gonna go for interview or like you're learning something new, read the manual, read the guide, whatever, read it. It's great. But just know that once you read it, it's time to set forth on the journey. There's only so much you can do to prepare. You can just read, we gotta start going. Or this could, of course, mean leisurely reading. Reading to escape. I said this in another pile. Sometimes reading does give you such a nice escape because, like, you're not, like, in it, but you can be like, oh my God, thank God I'm not like that, right? So it's kind of like that. I find that reading fiction does help a lot more because sometimes you're just like, you're so tense. Reading fiction, just like get away from it. But sometimes like nonfiction, I think especially in your pile, reading nonfiction might be okay as well for you because you're kind of like, how did they get through something like this? Maybe you can read like autobiographies or something like that where it's like, oh, they got through it, they're fine, something like that, right? So kind of give you a little bit of a boost, a little bit of inspiration, know that, oh, it's gonna be okay, right? And reading sometimes, I know in this day and age, not everyone reads. So maybe reading for you could be more like podcast, like listening, audiobooks, whatever that is for you. You don't have to like actually read, but like it's good to read, you know? It's just hard to read sometimes. Some people just don't like to read. Okay, so we're going to do something fun. I want you to think of a yes or no question or just a question where it's more like gears towards yes or no. And we're going to try to see if we could get some guidance for you, okay? So if you don't want to do this part, you don't have a question in mind, or you just don't want to do this, feel free to skip this part, and I will see you next time. Otherwise, if you want to do this is something that I think is fun. We're going to pick a pile. You're going to have 3 piles, and that's going to be your answer for your card, okay? Okay, so we have 3 piles. Pile 1 is the pink reversed. Pile 2 is the pink upright, and pile 3 is the blue purple-ish upright. So 1, 2, 3, think of your question, and we're gonna, whatever pile you choose, that's your answer, okay? So 1, 2, 3, pick one, start with pile number 1, okay? It's up to you. Oh, she's pointing at you. So whatever question you have, your answer is up to you. So it's up to you how this goes. So it's kind of interesting because this one's kind of like not really yes or no. It's kind of like you're in control, and it's like release the control, but you're in control. But the outcome is on you. So whatever you want, the outcome is on you, but it's based off your decisions and also what actions you're gonna take. Okay. And I don't want you to feel like, oh great, now even whatever this question asks, there's no answer, right? But I think you're more in control than you think, but in a healthy way, right? So know that like whatever this is, you have the ability to have whatever outcome you want, but you really gotta like know that like you gotta take steps forward for this to happen. But know that the control isn't gonna like always dictate the outcome. Okay? So kind of like I think letting go is gonna help you with this favorable outcome, whichever favorable outcome you want. Okay, we're gonna do number 2. If you chose number 2, then the yes or no question is a peaceful resolution. So if you are asking about something in regards to maybe conflict, this one's just saying that like it's not necessarily going to be like a yes or no, but it's going to be like resolved, and the resolution is going to be like agreeable. Okay, so I think for you especially, it's going to be like maybe it's not exactly what I thought, but at least I'm okay with it. Like you're going to be like calm with it. It's going to be like something that you're like, oh well, okay, yeah, that's cool. Something that's like decent. So yeah, wow, interesting. I've never pulled this, so very interesting answer. And then the last card, if you chose number 3, this is your answer, number 3. Oh my, can I just, okay, I'm gonna say, I've pulled this card all piles. Every single pile, this card has come up. So I don't know if there's a bond. I shuffle that too, and there's so many cards in there. I'm just like, what? There's like 40 cards in there. Unlikely. So I said this in the other piles. I'm going to say it again. Just because it's unlikely, it doesn't mean it's a no. It means it's probably not going to happen based off the situation right now and what's going on now. But you can change the outcome if you're really fighting for something or you really think, no, this can't be. You can always change. Even all these tarot card reading, you can change whatever you want. It's your damn life, right? You can do whatever you want. Know that you cannot control everything, but there's a lot you can control. And the unlikeliness could also mean that you don't want to hear it. You're just like, no, but I want it so badly. Why do you mean unlikely? It just might mean like it's not meant for you and like something better is coming your way, which is why it's unlikely. But sometimes you got to kind of let go. So, unlikely just kind of means like there is something better, but you holding on to this is not helping, right? So in order for you to get something better, you kind of have to like let go of it for the new thing to come in, which could talk about the transformation card for you. But yeah, unlikely. But sometimes, once again, bad thing happen, better thing happen after, you know? And you'll never see that better thing if you kind of be in this state. But yeah, it depends on the situation, guys. Once again, everything is kind of like, it's kind of a general thing. I'm not going to say for sure yes or no. But yeah, very interesting. Let me know if you like this kind of like yes or no pick a card within a pick a card thing. I think it's interesting. So yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed your reading pile 3. And if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing and liking the video and commenting. And I would love to see you again next time for another reading. And yeah, wow, this guys, tarot card is no joke. I can't believe I used to stream this like more than twice a week. I'm like, this is like your energy gone, okay? In the best way though. I love doing this, but like damn. I'm tired. But yes, thank you guys for staying. I will see you guys next week. I mean, not next week. Imagine. Okay, next time, you know, we don't got the schedule. We have things to do. But yes, I'll see you guys next time, and I hope you take care of yourself, okay? Please take care. Bye.